Hi everybody, HiHo Silver here, coming to you from right in front of this big pile of tasty meat. I'm getting all nourished up so I can do a little bit of experimenting today. Fellow YouTube silver pourer, the Bear, has requested a cool long bar from me to add to his collection. So I've been kind of pouring one and trying to get something super cool. So far I've poured 3 and they haven't been cool enough for the Bear. Today, though, I'm going to be using this gigantic torch. It's connected to that 5-gallon propane tank by the 7.5-foot tube. And then the wand is about a 4-footer, man. It's got that auto ignition, a nice big cylinder. It's going to hopefully diffuse the fire. Man, this thing is hot, hot, hot. When it's full cranking, it's a 500,000 BTU. So, let's fire this thing up. It's hard to see on the video here, but as I turn it all the way up, that's about a 4-foot flame, man. Geez, there's so much power coming out of that thing. I'm going to use it for rapidly heating molds, and also going to kind of build a box to make a furnace for myself. So here's the mold that I've been using for the Bear's pour. I'm not going to just send him something that looks decent. We got to make something nice and pretty. I'm going to make a little clamp system right there on that shelf so that I can hold this new torch right where I want it. So right now the mold's at about 320 degrees or so. I want to take it up to about 800 for this particular pour. So we fired this guy up, man. It's pretty cool. It has a separate pressure valve so I can adjust the pressure, and then it's got that little wand there, the handle, where I can go right straight up to full power. So a lot of experimenting to come, but today, since I'm not clamped up yet, I'm just going to hold it with my left hand. This is going to be a dangerous pour, dudes. I hope nothing explodes or catches on fire, but gotta do what you gotta do. I've got the camera on a tripod right between me and the pour, and I'm reaching out with my left hand as far as I can, and I'm gonna grab the crucible with my right hand. Luckily, I'm super excited so I can operate the camera with my fully erect penis. So dudes, I took this mold up to about 800 degrees in maybe 8 or 9 seconds. Super hot. Here it goes. This is dangerous, man. I got my arms completely outstretched as if I were hugging a nice big woman. Well, that is the first pour using that big torch, man. It's not really something I'm going to use on the long bars, but that's what the Bear had requested, so I thought I'd give it a shot. You see here, it's a nice bar, and I like it, but I can do better with some other techniques I use in this mold. So back into the furnace it goes. We're gonna melt that sucker down. I decided to try one more with the new torch to mess around, but not gonna use the camera. Too tricky. And I ended up changing the mold up to this great big bar mold. So there it is, man. That is done. Hand torch, hand polished, all of that. That's a great big bar. Super cool lines on that. So Bear, if this interests you, tell me, man, and I will set it aside. We'll do a nice good deal on it. It's a little bigger than you were looking for. Or if you want me to keep hitting that long bar mold, I'll do that. I stamped it on the back so we could preserve those cool lines. 17 troy ounces. And you see there, this is going to be number 46 in the Connoisseur series. Super cool, man. It's got those double cooling pools with nice oblong shape, connected by a really narrow chamber in the middle. Super cool bar. I also am finishing up the polish on some of these. These are the porcelain burnished bunker bars. I've been burnishing these for over 100 hours in porcelain balls. Super shiny, man. These are killer. I may get around to releasing these tomorrow. If you want one and just can't wait, we could probably work something out. Send me a message. And I made 9 of these bunker babies. That's really what I was going to make today. Some people have been requesting small things, and I really usually just do large stuff. But I made 9 of those, and I'll probably make another 10 or so. Well, there it is, dudes. Episode 25 in the books. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again.